Am I cursed? Do you sometimes ask yourself this question? How is it possible to identify a curse? How can you identify a harmful spell or a magical attack? In this video, we explain the 7 most common forms of curses and their symptoms. Haganat ha-Nefesh, as taught by Salomo Baal Shem. The Western way of spiritual self-defense. The 7 most common forms of curses and how you can recognize them. We often receive inquiries on the subject of curses or hexes. We therefore take up the subject in this video to present reliable information on the subject. Let's start with a basic question. What is a curse? A curse is a negative influence. However, not all curses are the same. There are different types. The 7 most common forms are 1. Thoughtforms and harmful spells. 2. The evil eye. 3. Demons or Telepathically. 4. Astral or etheric visitations. 5. Occupations of the deceased, Dibbuq. 6. Negative karma or misfortune. 7. Etheric or psychic energy vampires. The assessment of whether a curse is present at all, and if so, which one, can and should only be made by an expert. Experts in such matters are considered to be adepts of the Western mystery tradition, who have been trained to deal with such cases according to the sound and clear guidelines of a reputable mystery school. The witch or medium around the corner and the astrology or tarot hotline are not suitable contacts. A lack of understanding and usually a deficiency of deeper spiritual training would be in the best case not helping at all or even aggravating the situation. If you are interested in proper training, visit Haganat ha-Nefesh, our workshops on spiritual self-defense, as well as our other events. We look forward to seeing you. How does an expert proceed? An expert always first researches and clarifies possible mundane causes, including medical and psychological, because curses or hexes are rather rare. Many people sometimes hold on to the idea that they have been cursed for years. By perceiving themselves as powerless victims, they deprive themselves of the possibility of freeing themselves from the situation. In false hope, they seek the blame in external influences and often turn desperately to charlatans or esoteric quacks and even find their opinion confirmed by them. Only this does not objectively reduce the suffering, but often only makes the wallet lighter. That is why it is extremely important to turn to an expert with high integrity. Watch our upcoming video on the topics: who can really help me with spiritual problems? And how do I recognize esoteric charlatans and quacks? In any case, self-diagnosis or diagnosis by charlatans and even laymen with the best of intentions are strongly discouraged. For a first orientation, we now give you some general guidelines about the typical signs of curses and other negative influences. Recurring nightmares or threatening waking dreams. Recurring nightmares or threatening waking dreams with the same or similar content indicate unresolved astral energies or thought forms. Repeated misfortunes or persistent failures. Repeated misfortune or persistent failure in one or more important areas of life, such as career or love, indicates bad karma. Failure after envy or malevolence. If someone begrudges you or your happiness and you are met with failure after meeting this person, this indicates the evil eye. Negative behavior patterns of a deceased person adopted. If you have unconsciously adopted negative patterns of behavior of a deceased person or still feel under their influence after their death, then this may indicate occupations of deceased persons. Destructive behavior or destructive thoughts. If you have a tendency towards destructive thoughts or behaviors, then demons or Kelipat may be involved. Always having to think about someone or feeling telepathically distressed. If you always have to think of someone and feel telepathically harassed, then this may indicate astral or etheric visitations, especially if the visitations have independent knowledge that you do not have. It could also be a thought form that mimics an astral or etheric visitation. This is especially likely with long-lasting or very frequent visitations. Negative mood or accidents in a certain house or place. Repeatedly feeling a negative, oppressive, destructive mood, or experiencing feelings of fear, sadness, or hatred in a certain house or room of a house or place can be a sign. Also, if accidents or inexplicable problems of various kinds occur repeatedly in a certain place, it may be that a negative energy has manifested in that place. For example, from failed or black magic rituals, or from atrocities such as murders or suicides. It can also be unfavorable energy of a place or presence or energies of the deceased or of demons. The feeling of being powerless or torped. If you feel weak, listless, or powerless, this may indicate the loss of a soul part, especially after a traumatic experience. Sudden loss of energy or fatigue after meeting someone. Sudden loss of energy or feeling weak after meeting someone else can indicate etheric or psychic energy vampires, who are often not fully aware of this trait. Combinations. Sometimes it may be a combination of several factors. Please note that the above effects and examples are only some indications. Therefore, as already explained, it is better not to make a self-diagnosis, but in any case, always ask a real expert. In urgent cases, you can use the corresponding link in the description. Help us to spread the knowledge of the Western mysteries and Kabbalah by sharing the video and leaving a like. If you are particularly interested in certain topics within this video, let us know in the comments. If you are interested, we will make more videos in which we will address your questions willingly. However, please understand that we cannot respond to individual cases or detailed questions in the comments. You are also welcome to attend our workshops on spiritual self-defense, Haganat, ha-Nefesh, and our free online course. You will find the links in the description. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.